I can tell you that it was with great confidence it was Elizabeth, but I can also tell you, because I know Elizabeth well, she's going to clean it up. Now, before we introduce her live via Skype, we're going to talk about the power of steam. You leave this in place, it kills 99.9% of bacteria. I mean, this is no joke. There are also circular pads on the bottom of this. This gives you 150 scrubs per minute. Now, I might be able to do 150 scrubs per minute for about a minute. And then it's over, because then I'm worn out and tired. This is quick, it's easy, and it comes with lots of extras. Come over here. Take a look at the fact that you're getting 4 of the circular pads that are all machine washable. You're also getting 2 of the extra fluffy pads that are great for dusting. And I have 4 colors for you. Now, this color, and if you'll take a look, I don't know if we can shoot maybe either the handle or the bottom, but the handle is navy. Then we have it for you in rose gold. We have it in mint, and we have it in paprika. Now, this cord is 20 feet long. This is going to work on your tiled surfaces, on your sealed hardwoods, wherever and however you're cleaning. But remember, you're cleaning with the power of steam, and you're also cleaning with circular brush heads. Let's welcome in Elizabeth Watt. She's our brand ambassador from Shark, joining us live via Skype. Miss Elizabeth, hello.
Good evening. I have to tell you, David, this is my favorite way to clean my floors now. You know, I've used the mop and bucket. When I was a kid, this is how we did it. I use our wonderful steam mops, which have the, the power of steam through the pad. But here's the magic. We took the power of steam, we added that rotating brush head. You can see the steam powering through there. And David, now what this really has done is it's taken maybe a dreaded chore, certainly no one's favorite chore is cleaning the floors, and it's made it so easy, because it's doing the scrubbing for us. It's eliminating 99% of bacteria. Look at that. And I love this one, David, because it has a steam blaster. You ready? Let's blast away the moisture, the dirt, all that hidden stuff on our floors. Let the pads absorb them. And you said it, these are washable pads. So we're not going to have to take these and throw them in the landfill or buy new ones. We're just going to launder them. I like to air dry mine. And here's a little flower. Maybe somebody at your house is a little bit artsy and things get on the floor. Don't get mad. Just grab your steamer, and this is the one, again, that does all the scrubbing for you. Look at that, David. And
you don't have to wonder if it's working. You just have to look at the pads, because the pads will tell no untruths. It'll tell you exactly what's happening. Now, again, we're cleaning, Miss Elizabeth, with the power of steam. I'm showing you a black tile floor surface in front of me.
Oh, yes. Let's see.
But take a look here. Look at the steam that I can dispense on this, and it starts to melt down. That yucky stain, whatever that is, might be toothpaste, might be soap, might be a combination. And then the power of steam and 150 scrubs per minute. Even in the grout lines, thanks to those headlights, I'm able to see all the messes, and then turn this off, and I'm ready to go. Is it working? Oh yeah, it's working. You can see all the dirt and all the mess collecting on the bottom. You can also see the steam rising up. Elizabeth, am I correct in saying that this is going to kill 99.9% of bacteria?
It is, without having to worry about anything additional. All you put your water in, you let it heat up, and it does the work for you. Now, I want to talk too about kind of the ease of use here, okay? So you have two different kinds of pads, rather. You get 3 total sets. This is the little duster ones. These are kind of have the fingers, David. So you select whether you want to use the duster pads or your all-purpose pads. When you want to take them off and replace them with the other ones, it's so easy. It's just like this. Boop, pull it off. Let it cool a little bit. Pull them off. Now you're going to be able to throw those into the wash. And I like to just put my other ones right on the floor. I line it up, press down, because it's got some hook and loop. And once it gets on there right, there we go. It's in place, good to go. If you should run low on water, this is so awesome, David. I don't have to wait for it to cool down. I don't have to wait for anything. I can just refill it at any time, just like that. And here's another great thing. I love that it stands on its own. I can leave it if I need to run over and, answer the phone or something. It's self-standing. So a couple of the great features of this particular unit.
Now, Miss Elizabeth, they say that April
Yes.
showers bring May flowers. We had enough rain in April to where we should have a bumper crop now in May. But I don't know how it's going to be in your neck of the woods, but we're expecting some rain tomorrow and throughout the weekend. So when you are dealing with wet weather, you're probably dealing with tracks back in your house.
Yes.
And footprints and all that mess. This gets into all those places and will not just clean, but also sanitize, yes?
It does, David. And what's nice about this, with the two different kinds of pads, you really have a choice of what you're doing. So if you want to use the all-purpose ones for the real grimy messes, that's great. Then you can use the duster pads for things like this hardwood floor. I mean, you can see the shine with that headlight. You can really see, because this has 3 speeds. So I'm actually using it on low speed now on my hardwood floors just to buff and polish, but it's not soaking the floor. It's just barely making it damp. So that's one way you'll use it. Of course, it's still doing the scrubbing. This is kind of like a professional buffer for your floor, David. Okay, but then you can also use those all-purpose pads to get those more deep down dirt messes, like you were saying, that you have there in the studio. So you choose which pads you want to put on. You have 3 different ones to choose from, and then you add the water. Oh, there you go. There it is. Look at all that mess, David.
And I'm cleaning just with the power of water, with steam.
That's right. That's exactly right. Yeah, and so whether it's the hardwood floors, the laminate, the pergo, if you have tile, the little fingers on these dusters really do get into the grout. So whatever your flooring mess is, as long as it's a sealed floor, this is safe to use there. And then look at those footprints. I mean, you're talking about the tracking in, the dirt, the grime, this time of year. Look at how they just disappear with those 150 scrubs a minute.
Now, this hurts my feelings a little bit because that's chocolate syrup.
I know.
But look at this. I mean, it does away with things. And people always wonder, why does the jelly toast fall goose side down? Or why when you drop a piece of pizza, does it always fall yuck side down? It's gravity. It's heavier.
Yeah.
That's why that's what hits the floor. If you ever have bread or crust hit the floor first, you're just lucky. Now, you're wondering if this is working, so let's go ahead and turn this off.
Yeah.
And let me show you the bottom of the pads.
Let's see. What you got there? Oh, wow.
That's where the mess is. That's where the mess is. And when those get filthy dirty, I pop those in the washing machine and get them nice and clean again. Let's remind you, as Elizabeth says, this stands on its own. So come with me over here and let's talk to you about colors. There are 4 colors for you to choose from. You're getting 4 of the round cleaning mats, you're getting 2 of the dusting mats, and we can do this in navy, rose gold. Down in the middle of the pack is the mint, and then finally the paprika. Now, the cord here, Elizabeth, is 20 feet long?
That's right, 20 feet of cord, about 8 pounds or so, so super lightweight. And I just brought over my little mop and bucket, David, because everybody knows this, but I just want you to have a look at my body when I'm doing this. Right? It's my knees, it's my back, I'm having to put my whole body into it. By contrast, look at this. This guy, when I turn it on, by the way, I'm starting with clean pads. I want to show you that, okay? We're going to come over here because this part of my floor actually looks pretty clean. You know this demonstration, I know, David, but I'm not going to go over there where there's obvious dirt, but just this part of the floor. So first of all, I'm not having to lean over. I'm standing straight up. I'm literally using 2 fingers to clean the floor. So it's so much different and easier than the other method. But look at this. The dirt, let's turn it off so you can really see it. Okay, look at that dirt.
Wow.
That is the hidden dirt. This is why you need a solution like this, David, because we can't always see the dirt. Now over here we see it, so we can get it. If you have something that's stuck on, like these boot prints, watch what I'm doing. I'm just allowing the machine to scrub. I'm literally only guiding it. I am not using any of my own power or my own energy here. And then, look, with the steam blaster, little dried on, this milk's been sitting here a while, it's really dried on, but it breaks up the sticky messes. It then absorbs the dirt, it absorbs everything right onto the pad. Okay, that's everything we've been picking up. You can see that steam. And when it comes to things like pet messes, David, so many of us have pets. We're pet mamas and daddies, and we don't want to have a lot of chemicals in the home that the pets are walking. Like say your pet walks across the floor after you've just mopped it, you might be concerned that they're going to lick their paws. With this, whether it's pet messes, here's some scuff marks. Not only is it literally doing the work for us, but we're not introducing anything extra. It's just tap water turned into superheated steam. Again, with scuffs, I just kind of give it a second, let it sit there. Oh gosh, David, I'm sorry, I might have to hurt your feelings again. There's some more chocolate syrup. But when it's sticky, see, I'm using that extra steam blaster, and then I, again, just let the machine do all the work for me. And Jill, if you can pull back a little, I just want everyone to see, I can literally, left-handed, 2 fingers, left hand's not my dominant hand. Look at how easy this is. I mean, my life is so much easier now that this is doing the scrubbing for me.
Take a look at the hardwood floor in front of me, because this is very dirty. I've got the dusting heads on mine. So what we're going to do is go right through on light speed. I'm going to go through sideways. I want you to see, first of all, that circular cleaning action, and look at the amount of clean. Now that steam is going to evaporate.
Wow.
Now what you're left with is something very clean, very perfect. And if these get a little dirty on the bottom, how best to clean them?
David, we're just going to take these and we're going to put them right into the washing machine. I like to wash them like with my rags or maybe my floor mats. Then you're going to not use any fabric softener, please. So I just hang mine to dry or like set them out on the counter because they dry really fast.
Yeah.
You can put them in the dryer. If you're in a rush and you need them, you can certainly dry them. But both sets, both the all-purpose and the, I got the other all-purpose here. This is my laundry basket. Both of those, just you can wash them together, and they launder up really beautifully. Now,
ordinarily, this is nearly $210 at retail. We are at $149.98 tonight with free shipping and handling. You're getting 4 of the round cleaner heads, a measuring cup, and 2 of the dusting heads. Now, this is the navy. I also have it in rose gold. We also have it in mint for you. And finally, we have it in the paprika. Miss Elizabeth, always good to have you back with us.
Great to see you, David. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
A real pleasure. Come and see us again when you can, okay?
Okay, I sure will.
Thank you. All right, coming up in about 14 minutes with Jane Tracy, coming up at midnight Eastern.